for a good little gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to him.
5 yards left for the offense. It's second down. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. He'll find Goodwin here on the right side. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 9 yards on the
You see the difference in the quarterback, though? Like, he fired that ball over there.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what?
He fires the ball over there, bro. It is like what?
Fellow receivers or offensive linemen, that makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Fresh set of downs here. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. His throw incomplete.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning,
thought I was going to catch you. I did kind of catch you. Checking the drag route. I said you're going to check the drag route. So I hit him with this one. But you had a man with the tight end there. I thought you were going to leave the tight end in.
And he'll be a couple yards short of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's third down.
And they insert their dime package, 6 DBs here on 3rd and 6.
Expecting pass all the way. Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. And incomplete.
He dropped it.
The ball roamed free and brings up.
Oh, come on. Oh, well,
third down stop.
You got a goddamn 96 catch. I don't see how. I don't.
They're coming right back at you. You're exactly right. Being able to hold them there and force a decision on 4th down, that's big for the defense.
And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through, and the lead moves to 10-zip. So he splits the uprights there, and I would imagine it's nice as a kicker. Right when it leaves your foot, you know it's good.
Yeah, it's kind of like a golfer that picks up his tee after a nice drive without even watching it land.
Solid analogy. I like it. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Bills getting set to go. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
They'll start on the ground with McCoy. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Speaking of McCoy, he was very effective in the win for Buffalo last week, Charles. 27 times he toted the rock, 151 and a score.
Yeah, not bad. Also catches the ball, as we well know. Had 6 catches, right? 22 yards out of that one. So when you look at him in total, right, nearly half of his team's total offensive output is attributable to him. So let's face it, he's a workhorse, right? He would not be racing in any stakes races. He would be in only Triple Crown events.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 16 yards there, and the Bills have a first down.
Jermaine, I want you to know we ain't sleep over here on Benjamin. You know? I know you've been doing what you're doing, trying to think we finna fall asleep over here on Benjamin, but we not. We ain't falling asleep. We ain't falling asleep.
Back at the 44. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me,
We are
I'd be
not
really
falling
cautious
asleep.
about continuing to call this play because you got to know, defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for a loss. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Second quarter about to get underway with the Bills in possession. But they face a second and long to start things out. Now they'll throw with Taylor. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Solomon Thomas in there to sack him for a loss of 6.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
Oh, you hit me with that. The 4 wides.
Third and
Okay.
long. Taylor and company hoping to regroup after the sack. From the gun, it's Taylor. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. DeForest Buckner. He's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks are going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Colton Schmidt now.
Not too much about Buffalo other than the offense. I don't know nothing about the line, the defense.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Fielded at the 20.
Oh! I should have saved it outside.
On the return. And
What the
possession will
hell?
switch hands
Man,
first
what are
and
you
10.
doing? That could have
And
been a
San
big
Francisco
return.
gets set to go here. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a
myself
touchdown.
up
I'm with
sometimes.
you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what
Put
you
your
do
foot on the
best.
gas.
Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns. Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep a defense honest.
You mean or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Now Garoppolo throwing on second.
Oh!
Escape, and he goes down.
Good one, Jermaine. Good one. This nigga out here doing a Michael Jackson on my ass. What?
Forcing the sack for a loss of 8.
Nigga out here doing the goddamn Michael Jackson. All right, y'all. Let's play it safe. Let's just play it safe.
So the sack of Garoppolo.
Play
And
it
now what
safe.
can they come up with on 3rd and long? On play action, it's Garoppolo. They'll roll him out right. And he's going to go down again.
We ain't had nothing there. We ain't had nothing. Gotta play it safe, fellas. Gotta play it safe. We ain't had nothing. Good coverage. Coverage all the way around now.
Pinion to punt this one away. Back deep for the Bills, Brandon Tate. He gets this away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines.
Yeah.
And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
They'll throw on first down with Taylor. And a little floater there is incomplete. Now we got to see. Let's peek back to the Thursday night game.
What's wrong with him, man?
40-0. Baltimore, who stole the show for you?
The
shook,
cat,
ain't
because the game certainly
Yeah,
did
he
not.
was
But
shook.
the cat did, and you know exactly what I'm talking about.
I do.
That cat gets on the field. What was it, third quarter of the game?
Yeah,
somewhere in that
was.
neighborhood. And I love the moves. Even though no one was really pursuing, he was letting you know, hey, if you try and catch me, I'll juke you left and right, and showed some good straight line speed, too, when he made a beeline over the sideline there. No doubt about it. It was definitely the cat.
Dolphins could have used the cat, but a little spooky a few days before Halloween with him running around the field.
It wasn't a black cat.
That's true.
Okay, so that helped a little
Bruton
bit.
Falcon, IQ too high for that, man. He gonna stay with him.
Ray, short for Ravens. So what do you call that? A perfect ending.
On third down, Taylor. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. Well, they've had a pretty frustrating first half here offensively, and that just continued there with that incompletion.
Yeah, definitely frustrating for them, but heartening for the other guys. Those stop troops, they're enjoying things right now because they've made it very difficult for them throughout the half.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And taken right on the 30. 51 yards on the punt there. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The 49er offense now making their way out onto the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And to give this time to the tailback. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Throwing now is Garoppolo.
Hey, he put it in your hands, bro. He is putting it in your mother hands.
As I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Okay. Putting it right in your hands, son.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. They'll need to get the play off quickly. Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. He'll try and set up the...
Oh, you died! Look at you! You saw a lot there, boy. I was trying my best to speedbird that shit then. They gave you that fucking long ass dive.
Here's Bradley Pinion now.
That's bullshit.
Away for the second time.
Oh, yeah, dive. Boy, I tell you. Put the backspin on it in, it almost...
Continues on into the end zone for a touchback. Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, And that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of
Good
bounds.
call then, because I was coming on that blitz. I was coming on that blitz.
Now Taylor going to hand this one off to McCoy. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 12 yards at the time. The Bills first down.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
But hard out here, man.
Here in the first half. Back to Buffalo.
I said Benjamin like, cause it's hard out here, man.
On second down, it's McCoy.
I hope you spin into me, cause I was gonna light your ass. I hope you juke them, cause I was now the dude behind here, never that damn here. See, boom.
Running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
In the wrong defense. In the wrong defense. Timeout right there, man. We're in the wrong defense right there, cuz. In the wrong defense. Okay, now we back. Now we back. We back. Ugh. Go. Where's Shady at? Where's Shady? Right here. Look for Shady.
From the shotgun, it's Taylor. It's complete to his tight end, Charles Clay. 7 yards.
You wanted that wheel route with Shady.
Taylor gonna try and hurry,
but we didn't give it to you.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
He targets Jordan Matthews, and it's caught. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Taylor to Matthews.
We still ain't getting up nothing, man. We still ain't getting up nothing, man.
But we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 20. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the
situation. We got him, coach. We got him, coach. We got him. So get what? Ain't nowhere else to go now. It's tight field now. Shady, where you at, baby? Play up here.
Now a play fake here on first down.
Let go.
It's intercepted at the goal line.
Let go. Let go.
And now nothing but green ahead of him. The 40. He's at the 30. 10. And into the end zone. A pick six for the 49ers.
Let's go. Well, I told you, ain't nothing but green in front of us right now. It's condensed now. That field get condensed now.
All the way to the other. Talk about a turnaround.
And how about the excitement?
I missed that. Damn it. I missed it. Damn it.
Coast to coast, end zone to
end zone. Go for 2 late on.
Tremendous play. Now get that man an oxygen tent.
That's your boy Old Mo. You said momentum, right?
Old Mo, I think he's kind of limping across at the end because of that distance, but he made it.
That field get condensed, boy. That field get condensed.
And now out come the Bills. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you've got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk. This is a big decision here.
On first down, it's Taylor. Steps away, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Solomon Thomas able to get in there and drop him for a 2-yard loss.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely he's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game.
He ain't got but one more.
Come in, we're going to get a time.
He ain't got but one more, y'all.
As the clock will stop with
He ain't
just
got but one more.
30 seconds to go in the first half.
Where's Shade at?
On first and 10, it's Taylor. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Charles Clay is tied in the intended target, and that'll bring up second down.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Second and 10 now, it's Taylor. And the Niners get there and bring him down. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this third and long play as we'll get a timeout. As they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Third and long, Taylor and company hoping to regroup after the sack. Out of the gun, it's Taylor. Airs this out for Matthews. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls when you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a third interception in half number 1. Schmidt on to punt as he sends it away.
Damn, I thought I had 1 second left.
2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step
I
aside.
thought I had 1
This is the
second
NFL
left.
on EA Sports. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This will be taken in at the 1.
Oh, oh!
And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Second down following the run.
Let's go. Green 39. Green 39.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo.
Oh.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. The Niners on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 9.
Good pick, bro.
It's intercepted.
Oh, no, don't slip the tackle.
White with a pick. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Good pick,
Indeed,
bro.
and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field.
Yeah, I was just trying to keep it in front of me. That's all I was trying to do.
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Then you said right there.
reception. Here's Taylor. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Eli Harold leading the surge there. He drops him for a loss of 6.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Let's go. What? None. What? None.
On second down, Taylor. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
The Bills on third down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. And he goes in motion here in the backfield. From midfield now, here's Taylor. And he hits his man.
Damn it. Oh, that was me right there. I should have. God damn. You know what I should have did? I didn't do it. I should have squared up. What they call it? Strafe? Yeah, I should have strafed. Because that was me. I couldn't get myself turned around right. I should have strafed.
Operating from the gun. Taylor. He's going to air it out deep for Matthews.
We're knocking out of hand, cuz. We're knocking out of hand. We're knocking out of hand, cuz.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket.
We got to make this up for the offense, fella. We got to make this up.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one.
Hmm.
Here we go.
Second and 10, it's Taylor again. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit.
Look at them two dudes over there mimicking the same thing.
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped.
Welcome to my world, cuz. Welcome to my world.
Looks to pick up the first here on third after that incompletion.
Here we go.
Taylor will throw again.
Oh, that's it.
And that
Picked off.
is
Picked off.
intercepted.
Picked off. Yeah. Yeah.
Say no. No interception.
What?
He did not
He caught the ball. He was in bounds.
apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion.
What the?
On fourth down, Sean McDermott trots the field goal unit out there. On the left hash, this from 48 yards.
Oh,
This
my
one looks good.
God.
It is
Oh, my God. That was an interception, man. They screwed me royally.
But 16 to 3 now. So a good drive there to begin.
All right, y'all. They put 3 on the board. We got to get them 3 back. Offense, got to get that back.
Put the pressure on your defense, who didn't particularly play all that well
You
in
got a
the
good,
first
pretty good
half.
run back
But they're
last
gonna
time,
need to
didn't
step it up here and make some plays if these guys are going to have any chance.
They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. The 49ers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. The third quarter has not been kind to them. After they built that lead at intermission, they've seen that lead shrink.
And how much of that is simply execution? How much of that is maybe you lose your edge a little bit because you've got a lead? And you do have to credit the other team some because they've made some adjustments to start to slow them down. Can they find those counters now, those extra plays or plays they haven't run that'll be effective and get them back moving again?
They'll be looking for something here, anything to seize that momentum back. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to
Oh, my God. Okay.
the Bills get to him.
He want to blitz me.
He's the
Get
one
back in there,
that got to
cuz.
him. He takes him down for a loss of 9.
Get back in there. He want to send them. He want to send the boys now. Okay. You want to send a house at your boy now.
Press coverage.
Set. Green 39.
Play action. Garoppolo going for
He
the
got it.
football.
He got it. He got
That's
oh,
gonna
what you
be
what?
knocked
What?
away
He
and
overthrew your man
incomplete.
and the man.
Intended receiver Marquise Goodwin.
Oh
Third
my
down here.
goodness.
Charles, gotta like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
The Niners on third down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19.
Here we go now. Back to the Philly. Here we go. Go.
Time running out here on the play clock. On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th
I
down.
threw that behind him a little bit.
But no second
Damn
guessing
it.
the call here. It was 3rd and long, so
Threw
throwing
it
the
behind.
football was probably the smart play to try and pick it up. But they don't get it, and now the defense goes off the field feeling pretty good about themselves, gaining some momentum as they force them into a likely punting situation.
Oh, I got a bad punt.
The punt team
Yeah,
on
damn
now
it.
as Pinion sends this one away. On the return, it's Tate. It's just a 30-yard
Damn
punt
it.
that time, no return. And the Bills are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10.
Damn it.
Come on, let's go. White, 90. White, 90. Hut. Flex round. Flex round.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. They'll try and get the running game going with McCoy. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
Shady is a damn fumble, ain't it?
Energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Shady is a fucking fumble.
See if they stay on the
He
ground
sure
for
is.
2nd down.
Here we go. Grand 38. Grand 38. Hut.
Again, it's McCoy. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll go as a loss of 5. And it'll be 3rd and 10.
Come on, let's go. Grand Hut.
From the gun, Taylor. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a 1st down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4th.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And good hustle here as this is going to be blown dead right at the 9-yard line.
Gonna stay away from that, fellas.
Set to go here. This crew had to punt
Gonna
last
stay
time they
away
had
from
the
that
ball,
one.
but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
They find some open field here. And blocked down, but not
Brayton, you got to be tired, because, boy, you supposed to have another gear in. You was in open field.
For 16, and the drive will continue.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs,
That's all
they
on
will
me.
follow away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. If they want to try that again, go play action, hit them over the top.
Oh, I didn't see what I thought I saw then.
They'll wind up losing a yard on the
Let's
play.
see.
And that's going to make it 3rd down and 10.
Oh.
Looking to throw. Garoppolo. Throw left side, caught by Goodwin. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Give him 12 yards
Take
on
this
that
on
one,
to the
and
full
ends up a
quarter.
fresh set of downs. Back now in Buffalo. It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the 4th and final quarter. So the offense has it 1st and 10. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 12 yards there as they move the chains. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. Now the defense definitely showing blitz here. Now a handoff as they run left side. And he'll get it down inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Play clock winding down. First man through. It's the fullback use check. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. This is where, fourth quarter, you got the lead. You give
We're coming all different ways, man. We're coming all different ways.
The will out of them, doesn't it? Because They don't want to tackle him right now this late in the game.
But you say that with accusatory tones. I mean, but you're exactly right. I know it's not something we actually want to talk about, but as a defender, 4 quarters worth of trying to bring people down, 4 quarters worth of pounding, and now late in the game, here comes that big guy coming at you, and a lot of guys are wondering where they want to come up and make that tackle at this stage of the game.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. And in this situation with the lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
Long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field. Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. A nice pickup of 14.
Them boys soft, man. They don't want to talk to nobody.
This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it, and they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah,
Them boys don't want to talk to nobody.
now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
First and goal. Defense with their backs against the wall. And the play clock's running down. The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. 2nd, 3rd guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this. And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on. They come out here in the eye. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. The offense on 3rd down, they've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and goal.
Let's go. 3-19.
Now a handoff looking right.
Oh.
They dump it behind the line of scrimmage. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. And Gold is able to put it through, and that will swell the lead to 16. So they settle for just the 3 there, but clearly anything helps when you're trying to salt one away here in the 4th.
Without a doubt, I think a touchdown would have been the final nail. But 3 does give him some breathing room and lets him build up a little cushion.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Bills offense coming out, ready to take over. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Buying time to his left. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Solomon Thomas getting him once again. His 3rd sack of the afternoon.
Let's go.
On 2nd down, here's Taylor. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. He's got a man complete.
He caught that? Really? Who is that? Jones? Who is that? Zay Jones. That's Zay Jones. That's who that is. Okay, that's where you at, Zay.
Who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past
Zay Jones. Okay, I wonder where he went to. He's in the draft this year.
But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender.
He played for what time? He pretty good wide receiver. He pretty good. Played for
second and 10. And the hit jarred it loose.
Man, who does Zay play for? Oh, I forgot. Zay pretty good though. You watch his college film. Pretty good. Good hands. Good big physical receiver. But you know he a rookie. They ain't got him like how he played in college. You know what I'm saying?
On the move now. 2 straight incompletions have him looking at 3rd and 10. To throw again is Taylor. He's going to let it fly. So they took a shot there on 3rd down, couldn't get it. Now it's 4.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Screen, baby.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Hello. He ain't going to catch you.
And some room to roam now. The 20. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a 4th quarter comeback.
With emphasis. Interception, return for touchdown.
Well, Buffalo ain't got no speedy receiver. They just got they you know Marquise Goodwin. That's where he came from. Buffalo. That's they speedy receiver. Who we got? That's their receiver right there. They speed. Yeah, they let him go to us. So they ain't got no speed receiver. They just got a bunch of possession receivers. You know, guys who are big physical receivers. Man, Zay Jones. He's probably about the fastest thing over there, but you know they got him. He a rookie, so they ain't gonna have him doing that.
This will be taken in at the 1. And oh, he is really laid out that time, knocked flat on his back. The Bills' offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Oh,
Boy, I thought I had an interception. I hate the triangle and knocked it out of his hand. I thought I had a pick.
Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't got much better.
Right
and all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Now Taylor throwing again. Then his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Where you going? How much stumbling you gonna do?
Set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's gonna hurt, and in a big way.
Damn it. I
Detroit,
just fucked that
Detroit.
up. I just fucked that up.
Over. No, check. Patriot.
Garoppolo looking to throw. Over the middle, and he's got Goodwin
I just
complete.
fucked that up right
And
now.
now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a
Oh,
timeout
I
instead.
fucked that up.
It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Damn. I can't find no plays I'm looking for.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Over the middle to Garcon. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Garoppolo to throw on second down. Looking for
Oh,
Garcon,
good
and
one,
it's
man.
intercepted.
Good.
Picked off by Micah Hyde. And that will write a finish to this ball game.
So I gotta die out there. I'm trying to get close enough to die. Good game, man.
It's a little
You
extra
gonna be on
special,
tomorrow?
isn't it?
It is, because let's face it, in most cases, you're not expected to go on the road and win.
Good
in the
game,
National
man.
Football
Good game.
League. It just doesn't usually compute. So to get out there, get that done, and then head back to your city.
You know, we got rid of Rashad, man. You know, Witherspoon started playing real well, man. He done stepped up. You know, he's a rookie, but he stepped up them last 2 games real big. So they traded Rashad to they traded his ass to the Jets. When we picked up Garoppolo, yeah, he was getting all them pass interferences. He was playing. Man, that nigga just one move he out there grabbing the receiver because he was beat. Man, I was like, man, send this fool somewhere else, man. They got to get rid of him. And they finally did. Send his ass up out of there.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry.
Yeah,
I'm
96
Brandon Gaudin.
yards.
This has been a presentation
That rushing was tough
of the
that game,
NFL
boy. We
on
couldn't get nothing really.
EA Sports. With that, we say so
Man,
long.
you had
from
46, I
Buffalo.
had 50. Tyler Taylor, he never to scramble. You did good. You'd have put Whitcomb in the game. Peterman. That's why I want the 49ers to draft, man. I wanted them to draft that boy.